People with goals succeed because they know where they are going. That's according to Earl Nightingale.
Candungao High School once again paying honor and tribute to the graduates and completists for this second graduation and fifth moving up virtual ceremonies for this school year 2020-2021 with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic.
To start with today's program, ladies and gentlemen, the processional. In your screen are the members of the faculty and staff of Candungao High School, headed by Dr. Arlan S. Cuscos.
Let us all show our patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, Panunumpa sa Watawat ng Pilipinas, to be led by one of the candidates for graduation, Joshua Namor, Bohol Hymn, and San Isidro Hymn to be played respectively, and to be followed by a prayer to be led by Ma'am Glidel G. Salinas.
Panunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambayanang makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Holy Spirit. Amen. Good and gracious God, we praise you for your glory and we thank you for your goodness. Even during these days of uncertainty and challenge, you never left our side and you continue to bless us with your kindness. As we commence, we entrust the graduating class of 2021 to your grace and mercy. As they complete their studies this academic, give them patience, diligence, and zeal to grow in their knowledge of themselves, this world, and you. Always remember them of your love of all the earth and of all their great dignity. Remind us of our pride in them and help us also be grateful and joyful as we bear the crosses given us. Confident that you are working all things for your good, as you have before and will again. May they know your protection and peace. Bless them and their families, and bless all the students, families, teachers, staff, and administrators in Candungao High School. Amen. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
This most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the Schools Division of Bohol, led by the dynamic and very supportive Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Benito A. Dagatan, and our active Schools District Supervisor, Mr. Nestor C. Villas, our dedicated and resilient school head, Dr. Arlan Escuscos, other distinguished members of the entire academic community, colleagues, members of the graduating class, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and joyous viewing to all.
To welcome us all for this virtual graduation, let us have Mr. Daniel Hamad, candidate for graduation.
To our school administrator, headed by our school in charge, Arlan Escuscos, our ever-devoted teaching and non-teaching staff of Candungao High School, our barangay officials, under the dynamic barangay captain, Honorable Joseph Libaton, to our honored schools district supervisor, Mr. Nestor C. Villas, beloved parents, fellow candidates for graduation, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant morning. I would like to welcome you all to Candungao High School's virtual moving up and graduation ceremonies for the school year 2020 to 2021. This school year definitely challenged us, and senior high school has been a tough journey due to the crisis brought by the COVID pandemic. We are trying our best efforts to embrace the new educational system. We are taught to absorb information through distant learning in answering our modules. Now, we are at the verge of our chapter in senior high school. Let ourselves be not anxious of tomorrow, for we are empowered, productive, and well equipped with the knowledge, skills, and the values that this school has imparted us. Despite the challenges we encountered this school year, we didn't give up until we made it through here. My fellow graduates, life is unpredictable, and the future lies in us of how we create our destiny. Let's all welcome and face our future with optimism, persistence, and strong faith in God. I hope all of us will achieve our goals someday. It is with great honor and pride to stand in front to welcome all of you in this momentous event. I can't contain my happiness because with us today, witnessing are those persons who mold me into a better version of myself. And let me express my sincere gratitude to all of you. Again, to all, welcome, welcome, welcome. And once again, good morning.
Thank you, Daniel, for that warm welcome.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honors of presenting the school year's candidates for graduation and completion, may we have on our screen our very own and dedicated school head, Dr. Arlan Iscoscos, followed right away by the acceptance and confirmation by our school's district supervisor, Mr. Nestor C. Villas. May we give them a virtual applause.
Dr. Benito A. Dagatan, Schools Division Superintendent, Division of Bohol, represented by Mr. Nestor Civillas, District Supervisor, District of San Isidro. In my humble capacity as a school in charge of Candungao High School, I have the honor to present to you these 13 candidates for graduation under academic track Humanities and Social Sciences strand, composed of 8 males and 5 females. And these 31 candidates for completion comprised of 14 males and 17 females for school year 2020-2021. I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed the requirements needed for senior high school and junior high school under the K-12 Enhanced Education Curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education. May I request Mr. Nestor Civillas to do the confirmation.
By the power vested in me by the Department of Education, it is my great honor and privilege to confirm these graduates who have been found satisfactorily completed the basic academic requirements prescribed in the curriculum of the Department of Education for school year 2020-2021. Again, thank you and congratulations to each and everyone.
Congratulations, our dear graduates! Finally, you are now reaping the fruits of your labor. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness our graduates as they receive their diplomas. May we call on the ever-energetic Grade 12 Advisor, Ms. Dolores Pinazo, for the distribution of diplomas.
Grade 12 Emerald graduates. Alfante Raby E. Apolinaria Glenn N. Kagay Joseph M. Helicame Mark Jason L. And SSG Officer Our D. Hamad Daniel T. with honors. Loheco Eduardo Jr. B. Namor Joshua L. with honors. A dance troupe awardee and an NSG officer awardee. Sevilla Benji B. Borinaga Jason Key V. with high honors. She's also a recipient of Academic Excellence Award given by Governor Arthur C. Yap, and also a dance troupe awardee. Marchan Adrelin T. Uhadas Robilin B. with honors. Subaan Haniling P. Tandor Jomeling H. with honors and a dance troupe awardee. For batch 2020-2021, congratulations!
Once again, congratulations! You now have the ticket to aim higher and dream bigger. Brace yourselves and be prepared for more. Give yourselves a virtual round of applause for a job well done. To follow is the distribution of certificates for the completers by the Grade 10 Advisor, Mrs. Perdilin Valmoria.
Grade 10 completers. Andoy Jeffrey B. Asoy Ricardo C. Baer Narcel J. C. Kagel Jomar P. Dacilio Arnel B. Danyas Vincent B. Garsha Jasper R. Hilekami Jefferson L. Lagrimas Junel C. Namang Marlon L. Orwella Aldret J. L. Rolida Ivan Day B. Sibilia RJ D. Tanggap John Lawrence T. Aligado Mylen T. Alfante Weneby E. with honors. She is also an active dance troupe awardee. Andoy Ivy P. Andoy Maria Pichi R. Andoy Reyami D. Baginang Blessamy A. She is also an active dance troupe awardee. Batonghinog Genris E. Batonghinog Jill E. Dominice Geraldine P. with honors. She is also a dance troupe awardee and SSG awardee. Helicame Anna Fulgin A. Helicame Stephanie Grace C. with honors. She is also an active SSG awardee. Namor Jaisal May L. with honors. Nakila Maureen M. Orwella Mary Ann V. Sanupaw Gian B. Sanoy Decime D. with honors. Urbuda Mayflower B. My dear completers, congratulations!
At this juncture, may we hear from Ms. Jacinth Borinaga, graduate with high honors, for her academic excellence address.
To our school's district supervisor, Mr. Nestor C. Villas, to our school head, Mr. Arlen Escoscos, to our barangay captain, Honorable Joseph N. Libaton, to our dear teachers, faculty and staff of Candungao High School, parents, my fellow graduates, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am deeply honored for given this opportunity to speak before you in this gathering of victory. I have been a dreamer who aims for high ideals. Many times, I have been told how impossible my dreams were, how unequipped I was to realize them, and how easy it was to give up. Today, I proved them wrong. We accomplished one of the major milestones of our lives, the senior high school. This is a major step on the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is not only an act of personal commitment, but also of pride. We all worked hard to arrive this day, and our efforts are not wasted. A senior high school diploma is a wonderful tool in this world, the key to open many doors of opportunity for anyone who is lucky enough to have. Well, I did it, and we made it. I am inspired by one of the maxims stated by Helen Keller that goes, character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. I realize that life here in this world is not a paradise. There are times that we feel that we are living in a dungeon of downfall, sorrow and pain. Yet, our unfathomable strength lifted us from the dark place, and we rise again to move forward and see the glimpse of hope to chase our dreams. I believe that the best things will be attained only if you never give up and try your best to persevere, to learn more, to trust God's will, and everything will fall into place. I could still remember during those days when I need to walk before through the muddy roads just to attend classes during rainy days. I had to skip meals and had sleepless nights when I was bombarded with many projects to be done and reviewed my lessons for upcoming examinations. We experienced a lot of stressful scenarios, such as our teachers asked us to perform a role play, dance and song presentation, cooking demonstration, reporting, oral recitation, and the multifaceted roles we tried to act. I can't imagine how did I overcome those challenging yet fun-filled learning experiences. Those first-hand experiences taught me a lot of things about in life, in which it transformed to me better than the person who I was in the past. I won't forget also those crazy moments that we've shared, like submitting requirements late, cheating or copying classmates' answers, arguing with our classmates, especially who will be cleaning classrooms after the class dismissal, assigning roles in every school program or activity, completing with another of who will be the best first to line up during recess time on the other hand, competing on who will be the last to submit the paper during the quiz. But that was the past few years ago. This school year was different. Due to the COVID pandemic, everything has changed. We don't have the so-called face-to-face classes, and we are given the printed modules to be answered at our respective homes. I admit that it was really difficult to answer the modules without the teacher's supervision. That's why I need to research the topic for the lesson in the website so that I can grasp and understand of how to answer the questions written in it. Of course, I cannot deny the fact that we are sometimes tempted to ask our classmates answers and to stop our adult thinking what the answers would be. So we were copying their answers. Yes, it was an embarrassing act, yet we know that our teachers understand why we did that. I'm also guilty for so many times I did not submit the modules on the scheduled date because I wasn't able to finish answering it, especially that I have a 1-year-old baby. There are a lot of things to be prioritized in life once you have already a mother, but it did not hinder me to pursue my studies in senior high school. Admittedly, there are people who pulls me down because of my situation, but thanks for them, because I considered them as one of my inspiration to realize my dreams in the future. This meaningful day is one of the best moments of the years of existence. Today, I am blissful at the same time my heart filled with sadness. I'm ecstatic because we became triumphant in the space of education. But I also sad because we will not be given a chance to be a senior high school student once more in Candungao High School. We may not see each other again personally. Let this not be the end of our friendships, but instead let our memories be cherished for the rest of our lives. Memories that will make us smile as we reminisce those flashbacks in our minds, all the experiences we've shared that made senior high school life a wonderful journey. Graduation is not the end goal in itself. It is instead part of a larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Life's journey and all accomplishments we achieve during its course should be taken as starting points of further achievements. We cannot reach these pursuits of ours without the presence and help of these individuals who incessantly gives us a guidance and support along the way. First, our holy God, because without Him, nothing is possible. We always provide us what we need and never forsake us. To our parents, serves us as inspiration and strength. Your words of encouragement nourish our total being with your unconditional love, gentle care, immeasurable patience, which makes us to the person whom you want me to be in the future. You did a lot of sacrifices just to send me to school, especially for working hard, so that you can provide my needs and wants. Ma and Pa, you are the reason why I keep on trying my best to make you happy and proud. That's why I earned these awards with high honors. I would not be here today without you. To my teachers, arriving at this stage of our lives is like traveling to an unknown place, which full of mazes that we need to solve in order to find the exact destination. Your untiring support, understanding, patience, and wisdom mold us to be a responsible individual in our society. Your commitment and sacrifices are unparalleled. I salute you all for being as the catalyst for change in owning our skills and abilities integrated with values so that we will be prepared to live our lives on our own. To all of you, daghang salamat. To my fellow graduates, I will treasure all the good and bad memories that we have. It will be instilled in my mind and etched in my heart of how we faced those days when our teachers reprimanded us of our wrongdoings. But we learned from it and never showed resentment, for we realized that it's for our best. The laughters and tears we've shared, the victories and failures that we've underwent, they are one of the most significant moments in our lives. I hope we will continue to provide support and encouragement for one another in the future, guys. Guys, thank you so much. Before I end the speech, I would like to extend my gratitude to my cousin and best friend who always inspires me and pushes me to whatever happens in life. I'm referring to Gia May Bulala. You were always supportive in my decisions in life. When you're still alive, you're my role model, that's why I'm lucky to have you. Wherever are you now, I hope you're happy and you're always in my heart. Thank you. Truly, we will never know what our life after is. All we could do is to savor the moment that we have now. Let us live within us the wisdom that we gain in this institution. Let us continue to grow as we embark another chapter in our lives in the future. We are born to accomplish our own mission. With heads up, we are proud of our success. Once again, my felicitation to all of us. Thank you very much. To God be all the glory.
Thank you so much, Jacent. Persistence and perseverance are some of the key factors for the success of the graduate we are about to mention. May we now witness as we all join her virtually for the Pledge of Loyalty. Miss Shomilin Tando, graduate with honors.
Pledge of Loyalty. We, the graduates of school year 2020-2021, on our honor, do hereby pledge to uphold the dignity and ideas of our school by rendering unselfish service to God and to our fellow men, and to be always loyal to our alma mater, Candungao High School. So help us God.
Thank you. May all of you graduates live with that promise for the betterment of your alma mater and your improvement as responsible citizens of this country. Today's affair is not complete without being graced by a special woman of sincere service and action who will deliver her words of encouragement and wisdom. The one I am referring to is no other than our Deputy Secretary, Leonor Magtolis Briones. A virtual applause, please.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating this long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
And to grace our ceremony, let us all listen as he delivers his message to the graduates and completers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome our regional director, Mr. Celestiano T. Jimenez. A warm virtual applause.
Greetings of love and peace to each and every one. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious achievements accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friend. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, sir. To give us another message, let us all be inspired as we listen to our ever vibrant and supportive Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Bianita A. Dagatan.
We are all in this together, and thank you for being part of the solution. This momentous event of your lives in the era of hard times brought about by the pandemic, I would like to convey my heartfelt congratulations to all of you who made it as completers and graduates for school year 2020-2021. Yes, it was not easy, yet you survived. You are all winners, and you are all great. Your accomplishments today is more impressive and meaningful because of the different contexts through which you have persevered. You faced the challenges and uncertainties, and your courage and determination put you to where you are now. Your certificates and diplomas prove of where you have gone and what you have done. The journey you have been through this school year is far different from all those behind you. You learned the knowledge, skills, and values in a different way, sometimes in a special way. You have teachers whom you miss their scents and smells. You have classmates whom you have never physically met. You learn things and ways more than you wrote or you thought you could. Be proud to what you have now and where you are now. Be proud that you are a pandemic completer and graduate. I honor you, all completers and graduates. I honor your unique way of coping your struggles. I honor your anxieties and doubts when you submit your activity sheets and modules. I honor your resiliency in the remote teaching and learning process where adjustment is the key. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, is a reminder for us to work hand in hand and be always ready for bayanihan. Be ready to act as one. To our teachers, parents, and stakeholders, thank you for being there always to respond to the call of times. The education of our learners today became a testimony of our unity, where we got the better gains because of a quality education strengthened by your support and passion. We celebrate this year's completion and graduation rites as a great milestone in our journey as Filipino. The quality education amid the COVID-19 pandemic carries a strong message of hope when everything seems fall into desperation. We continue, we strive, and we persist because we could not allow our learners to wait. And we are all one in fulfilling our mandate of delivering accessible, quality, liberating, and relevant education even in these trying times. Completers and graduates, congratulations! Continue to live up the values that we stand for. Makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa. Continue to fulfill your dreams and vision. Continue to build your story of resiliency with humility, joy, honor, and pride. Ours is a story to tell to others, to the generations after us, and that even with the COVID-19 pandemic, we could still be the best and we could soar up high. Don't be sad because it's over. Smile because it happened. In Deped Bohol, we care for all. Bihol Bohol.
Thank you very much, sir. We are pleased and delighted by your words. To give his inspirational message, let us all listen to our ever active and dynamic barangay captain, Honorable Joseph Libaton. A virtual applause, please.
My warmest greetings to the graduating class 2021 of Candungao High School on your graduation day. Una sa tanan, tuguti ako nga magpasalamat sa kagayunan nga makapaambit sa akong mensahe. Pasalamat, mensahe pagiya sa kalampusan nga inyong nakabuot karon. Sa atong mga ginikanan, salamat sa inyong hugot nga suporta sa inyong mga anak. Bisan pa man sa atong kawadon, bisan pa man sa atong kapobrehon, ug bisan pa man sa pandemya nga niabot nato karon. Sa ato usab nga mga magtutudlo, headed by our very active kugihan buutan nga principal Sir Arlan, kauban sa imong mga kauban sa buhat. Salamat sa makanunayong pagiya, pagdasig sa atong mga kabataan, isip giila nga mga ikaduhang ginikanan. Sa ato usab nga mga kabataan nga nilampos nga mo'y gipahinungdan ining maong mensahe karon, gamita ang inyong mga nakatunan, mga maayong hiyas, mga maayong pagtulunan diha sa eskwelahan o sa atong mga ginikanan. Puhon kung hingpit na ninyong makabot ang inyong mga gipanguandoy o tinguha sa kinabuhi. Ayaw ninyo kalimti kung dis akamugikan. Ayaw ninyo kalimti ang mga nanginahanglan. Ayaw ninyo kalimti ang atong mahal nga barangay sa Candungao. In behalf sa akong pamilya ug sa sangguniang barangay sa atong mahal nga barangay sa Candungao, dawata ang among mainiton nga pagtimbaya sa inyong kalampusan nga nakabuot karon. Padayon mga kabataang Candungao nun, padayon sa inyong mga damgo, padayon sa inyong mga tingwa sa kinabuhi.
Thank you very much, Punong Barangay Libaton. At this juncture, we shall watch the graduates and completers their video presentation of their graduation and completion song.
We might not be walking across that stage with the cameras flashing. They've been waiting on our day. It's been a journey, hasn't it? I wouldn't trade a moment. No, I wouldn't change a moment. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful about your brand new start. Don't get discouraged, keep showing your courage, 'cause that's who we are. I'm who I am because of you. Whether we've known each other our whole life or just a year or two. And I'm grateful for the times we'll never forget, so we can be in this moment, right here in this moment. I'm grateful for our new beginnings, right here in this moment.
Congratulations, graduates and completers, and to your proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. As we are about to close the program, let us pay attention, pin our ears as we call on Mrs. Velma Alfanta for closing remarks.
To our public school district supervisor, Mr. Nestor C. Villas, Dr. Alan S. Coscos, school head of Candungao High School, barangay officials, PTA officials, parents, colleagues, graduates, and all of you who are watching right now, good morning. Before we finally close this school year, let me express my sincere thanks to our Heavenly Father for giving us good health, strength, and safety to continue our mission and vision. To the parents and guardians, thank you for the undying support to your children for guiding them in answering modules and activities. To the learners, thank you and congratulations for making it in this time of pandemic. To the teaching staff of Candungao High School, thank you for the sacrifices in the preparation and checking of activities, modules, and summative tests. Indeed, we are the modern heroes. For the next school year, we will just inform you through text, call, or chat, and please be updated on our upcoming school year activities through our Facebook page, Candungao High School. Again, thank you, keep safe, and God bless everyone.
This has been Juselia Ano,
And I'm Arlen Coscos saying, you're braver than you believe,
stronger than you seem.
smarter than you think.
God bless everyone.
Thank you for watching.
In behalf of Candungao High School, may we take this opportunity to thank everyone who unselfishly cooperated and participated in any undertakings of this year's Candungao High School graduation and moving up virtual ceremonies. To all of you, daghan kaayong salamat.